Hello YouTubers, Madarad here, and welcome to the first episode with Buster Blader support. It's been taking me forever to actually get a consistent support that I like, but unfortunately that is not the case. So yeah, I've had to use a magician engine to actually make the deck viable at all. So yeah, this is that. Go for the pendulum, we'll discard this because I can sync for next turn. Get out what I need, a PSY-Frame card. Oh wow, that's fun. So we're going to get PSY-Frames. That means that my monster isn't worrying about using this effect. At least, so that is fine. I'm going to search out... who is it that we really need? You now, because you summon from the pendulum deck. So his special summon out the Buster Blader and equip this to it, so you can no longer special summon from your deck and set this and pass turn. Now you can no longer extra deck summon, and I technically just lock down the lockdown. Let's see, he drops a Regeki. And then that's very likely. We always have Regeki. Yes, the Regeki, right there. And now the Psychic Field Zone. Well, I think I'm out of this, very much so. And an Omega. But thankfully I have priority of placing my cards down. So there you go. Have fun with that Omega on board. I can now wait for you to do stuff. Unfortunately, you can beat me down, so let's put you into a dragon type. So if I draw what I need, I can fuse off your monster. Oh, really? Had to be Upstart Goblin. And this is useless at this point. But at least he has no monster to attack me with. Oh, damn. Forgot about his standby phase. It's useless anyway to me anyway. So hope to God it's something I need, and it is actually. King of our effects. Let's resurrect you. And PSY-Framelord Omega returns that card back to the field. Unfortunately, I have to use a monster effect because there's no other point in doing this. Summon out the Buster Blader. And Alpha probably will drop at this point to search out the next card he needs. Yes, Alpha is dropping, as we thought. I can fuse off his Alpha anyway, so that is fine. It's completely fine with me. It's what I wanted as well. So Destruction Fusion. Fuse with you and who do we want? Because the both of guys are going red anyway, so you two to now inflict a hell of a lot of damage. 38. I'm not going to attack directly. Don't want my King of Fire dying. King can come back to my hand. And Omega is in defense mode. Because this has blocked him from doing it. He is a dragon type, not a psychic type. He can't remove himself from the field. So yeah, possible lockdown. But if he has the trap card, he can get over this. That works. Destruction Sword again. I don't need you. I don't need insight at this point. By insight, after that Destruction Fusion back, can also King of Bio. I can then resurrect this. That resurrects Buster, and then we got another monster to attack with. So that's fun. Yeah, that works. King of Bio's effect. Resurrect. I could actually go for that and equip it to that, and then be very, very painful for him to do anything anymore. Yeah, I can leave his monster on board next turn as well. So that's fine, I can do with that. Then next turn I can do other things. Can't I use the effect? Special switch. I can't activate my own monster effects. Wow. Misplays for days. Past turn. That could go back and banishing my monster. Oh, I am so dumb. And he knows he can't actually switch his monster back, doesn't he? And if they can't tribute my monster, how can I work with that? I've actually shut myself out the door at this point. So yeah, that's something to be worried about. 3 psychics in the graveyard. Probably not going to be able to beat down enough. Attack and use this. Banish and banish. So when that monster goes to the graveyard, it will not be adding anything back that will be very applicable. He'll probably add a Psychic Field Zone or a Regeki back to his deck. That is all. He's using the circuit. Okay. Could use that again. So yeah, I'll go for that. Already have a fusion down, so I add that back to my hand. That will give me enough applicability to banish from the graveyard. Now he's back on 3100, which is low. I can't banish monsters from the graveyard. Actually, I can banish. This may work, I am not 100% sure. But if he can't banish one, if he can't return one, can he return the other? Are you going to use the Delta on me? He could do. But anything he summons is not going to be very effective against a Buster that locks down the field with DNA Surgery. So whatever you summon is technically going to be a null monster. So you can return your Regeki. That's fine. And Cypher Driver as well. And Regeki back into the deck. You can Synchro Shoken. But what are you going to Synchro Shoken into? I can actually get over Buster Blader. That's the thing. Play's the thing. And you're going to let them get banished. Wow. So I have to draw out your monsters, how I? I'm going to have to beat down Insight Magician. I'm normal summoning Insight Magician to beat down with because I can't attack directly with my Destruction Sword. Buster Blader. Psychic Path. Okay. What do you want to add back? So he's adding Delta back into his hand. Is there anything else you can do at this point? And he's lost connection apparently. So yeah, that's Cypher versus Buster Blader. If you lock down their field with DNA Surgery and a Buster Blader, anything they can Synchro summon in it is going to be dead. Their circuit becomes dead. The only thing that they can use against you is their trap, continuous trap, which he was not very prepared for. He can use his Omega in his graveyard, and I can banish these from your graveyard. So yeah, there's a lot of things, and I did make a few misplays with King Kamayo, forgetting that DNA Surgery that locks my own cards for some reason. I believe it's supposed to join type monsters your opponent controls cannot activate their card effects. It doesn't say mine, so that may unfortunately. Well, I don't know why I wasn't using it. If you guys know, just tell me in the comments. So yeah, because that says handle your side field. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please leave your comments below your suggestions for the deck or suggestions for the channel in general. Please like, subscribe if you enjoyed this. I want to see further content. Madarad, signing out.